Today on This Week in Grandpa's Garden, I'm going to show you how to make these little peat pots. I call them peat pots because they're made with peat moss and because of my last name. Just let me show you how in a couple minutes. I got my Johnny's book. Probably shouldn't mention the name, and I noticed these soil block makers. And I was like, boy, that was a great idea. This could save me a lot of time and money. And I was looking at the prices, and they range from $32 to $189. And you know, to make 6 blocks or 4 blocks, whatever, that's an awful lot of money. And plus, I still got to buy the soil. So I decided I'm going to try to make it a different way. So anyway, I went to the store, got this 1-inch pipe, PVC pipe. It's Schedule 40. Round. Show you Schedule 40 pipe. And I bought a cap for the end. See a cap? I think it's about an 1.25 inches. I'm not sure. You just go to Home Depot and you figure out, just put them together if you want to make one for yourself. You know, and I drilled a hole in the top and I put this nut there with bolt there. So what I'm going to do now, and I went and got a piece of 2-inch that fits right down the center of it. See, now this thing fits right in here. Boing. Yeah. For next to nothing. I mean, a few bucks. This is going to last me probably forever. I built this. I made it just like 2 years ago, just fooling around, see what, how I can, make soil blocks for myself. So I went and put some peat moss, my favorite mix, the soil. It was the peat moss and a little bit of peat perlite mixed in. I squeezed out 50 blocks, maybe in like a half an hour, and it didn't cost me anything besides the price of the dirt, which I already had. See, kind of neat. Great project for teachers, or if you just want to save some money. You see, you got a little divot in there. That was why I put the bolt in there. So you make the divot, and then you could just put a seed right in there and just kind of push the dirt over, and the seed's planted. It's simple. You probably should let it dry out a little, which mine aren't dry yet. But I did make some last week also with the same dirt, so it's going a long way. I'm going to show you what I did. See, when you plant in seeds like lettuce, they're really, really small little lettuce. So there's something called broadcasting, which is basically you just take a handful of seeds and just sprinkle them. I did it in this garden, and see, I overgrown. By the time these get bigger, I'm not going to be able to use them. I'm going to have to rip them out. So I did it early. I took some out, and I figured I'd make some lettuce for maybe a neighbor or somebody that wants it, or maybe just put it in another garden. Here's the ones I made last week. I put a little like a divot in them, a little tiny paper clip, and I picked out those lettuce seeds and I put it in just like that. I'm going to grow them out, and then, hey neighbor, you want some lettuce plants, or maybe I could plant it in this garden, wherever I want. And there'll be plenty of room. It'll be nice and easy. Well, that's the way it goes. Cheap and easy, and a lot of fun to play around with stuff in the garden. This is what I'm doing now. I put the moist peat moss mixture in the female section of it, just sitting flat. With the male part and the divot, I'm going to push down. Okay, gently first, and then I'm going to push down harder and let all the water come out. See, the water comes out. Nice. A little bit more maybe. Okay. Gently move the male. Be gentle. Take the male pressure off and pull the female up. See, and there you go. Perfect peat pot. So I suggest use your imagination. You can make them. And like if a teacher wanted them for school, you can make a bunch of them, pre-make them, and put them in maybe a Tupperware or little Dixie cups, and it would be very cheap and, well, inexpensive at least for a teacher to show how to grow lima beans or whatever, and it's just an easy way to do it, and you don't have to spend all that money on the soil block makers. You can do it yourself. Okay. Have a great week. See you next time.